find out massive evidence of weapons of mass destruction.
We have first-hand descriptions of biological weapons factories.
I think we'll find its whereabouts, and I think we'll find weapons of mass destruction as well.
Intelligence gathered by this and other governments leaves no doubt that the Iraqi regime continues to possess and conceal some of the most lethal weapons ever devised.
I am confident that all those things that you predict are going to come true, and a lot of people that have been laying out the case against us are going to be very embarrassed.
The main reason we went into Iraq at the time was we thought he had weapons of mass destruction. It turns out he didn't.
Every single intelligence agency in the world believed he had weapons of mass destruction.
So bottom line,
it appears that there were not weapons of mass destruction.
But it turned out, as we discovered later, that a lot of the sourcing that had been attested to by the intelligence community was wrong. I deeply regret the information I presented, which was multi-source, was wrong.
Chemical weapons were used in Syria.
There is no doubt who is responsible for this heinous use of chemical weapons in Syria. The Syrian regime.
It's wrong.
We know that the Syrian regime maintains custody of these chemical weapons. We know that the Syrian regime has the capacity to do this with rockets. We know that the regime has been determined to clear the opposition from those very places where the attacks took place. It is undeniable.
Leaves no doubt.
Our understanding of what has already happened in Syria is grounded in facts, informed by conscience, and guided by common sense. What is before us today is real.
The threat of Saddam Hussein with weapons of mass destruction is real.
Anyone who could claim that an attack of this staggering scale could be contrived or fabricated needs to check their conscience and their own moral compass.
We found weapons of mass destruction.
Just like we did in Iraq. Build up the war propaganda. There was no Al-Qaeda in Iraq. Okay. It's time we quit this.
It's time to admit that no amount of American lives can resolve the political disagreement that lies at the heart of someone else's civil war.